to the Towpath Treaders Burn Supper. My name is Tony Dowling and I am the chairman of the Towpath Treaders Action Group, whose aim is quite simple, is to provide match funding to support the Canal River Trust to improve the towpath for the benefit of all that use it around the Crick area. So without further ado, I will hand you over to our Master of Ceremonies for this evening, Anne Huntley, our Towpath Treaders Secretary. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you very much indeed. I'm really pleased that we've got such a great turnout for our very first Burn Supper for the Towpath Treaders. We've prepared a programme for you of all the events, and it's based on the traditional activities at a Burn Supper. They're on the table, so if you'd like to look at the one with the picture of burns at the top and the bottom, that's the programme, and you can follow through exactly what's happening as it happens. We will start with the traditional Selkirk Grace. This was written by Burns in the 18th century, and it's still as relevant today as it was then. And it goes like this. Some hay meat and canna eat, and some will eat that want it. But we hay meat, and we can eat. So let the Lord be thanked. Wow, give a clap. This evening, the address to the Haggis is going to be done by Bob Morrison. If you're interested, there's you can sit down now. There's a translation on the back of the programme, just in case you want to follow it. The English is on the right-hand side and the Scots on the left. Pray silence for the address to the Haggis, Mr. Morrison.
Let everybody settle. No. Fair fire on his sonsy face, great chieftain of the pudding race. Burn them all, you take your place, pain, stripe or thorn. Weary worthy, oh a grace, as long as my earn. The groaning trencher, there ye fill, your herdies, like a distant hill. Your pin would help to mend a mill in times of need, while through your pores the dews distill, like amber bead. His knife, see rustic labour dicht, and cut ye up with ready slicht, trenching your gushing entrails bricht, like ony ditch, and then over a glorious sicht, warm, reeking, rich. Then horn for horn they stretch and strive, deal tack the hindmost on they drive, till all their wheel-swelled kites belive are bent like drums. Then old man, most like to drive, be thanked hums. Is there that o'er his French ragout, or olio would staw a sou, or fricassee would mak us spew? His second Skinner looked down with scornful steering view, on such a dinner. For deal see him o'er his trash. That's one altogether. As feckless as a withered rash, his spindle shank a gid whip lash, his neve a knit. Through bloody flood or field to dash, oh, how unfit. But mark the rustic haggis fed, the trembling air resounds his tread. Slap in his while he leave a blade, he'll mak a whistle. And legs and arms and heads'll sned, like taps o' thistle. Ye powers will mak mankind their care, and dish them out their bill of fare. How's Scotland? Wants nae skinking ware, that laps and juggies, jugs and luggies. Yep, see. But if you wish a grateful prayer, give her a haggis. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the chef, I give you the piper, I give you the presenter, I give you the haggis. Drink to the haggis.
The haggis. We're having a slight change in the programme. It's only good to keep you on your toes and change things around a little bit. Our lovely piper, Hugh, is going to do the immortal memory to the bard Robert Burns. And he's got another appointment to go to, and time is moving on. So we're going to do it between courses. I hope that's all right with you. Yeah. Excellent. You just want to see this young man again, don't you? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our piper and giving the toast to Robert Burns, Hugh Deary.
So, I was asked to do the immortal memory, and I've done a bit of research. Now, it turns out Burns was a bit of a ladies' man, and was very, very fond of the lassies, and would probably be found on the front of the papers almost every day if he was alive. If he was alive now, and not for anything that was his work. His influence has been further reaching than many might imagine. As well as writing the address to the Haggis, he also wrote Auld Lang Syne, sang on New Year's Eve, Scots Were Hey, one of the more unofficial Scottish national anthems, and the words to the tune I played on the way in, A Man's a Man for that. John Steinbeck, who wrote Of Mice and Men, took the title from his poem To a Mouse, and anyone who's done GCSE English might know that, because you might have read it to death. And Bob Dylan, in fact, said his lyrics, A Red, Red Rose, had the biggest influence on his entire life and his writings. And when asked to attend a Burns supper, Abraham Lincoln, in fact, wrote a toast like this one to Robbie Burns. So, I propose a toast.
Robbie Burns.
Robbie Burns. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.